Thank you for coming today. We are here to kick off our Celebrate Public Schools Experience the Spartan Pride, which will begin next Monday and continue all throughout next week. A year ago, I stood here and spoke of the attack on public education coming from across the nation and from right here in Lima, Ohio. And today, little has changed on that front. The push towards vouchers and school choice from the national, state, and local elected officials continues. The effort to portray public schools in a negative light is as persistent as ever. Yet, despite this, public education continues to thrive, and the Lima City Schools continues to find ways to improve, offer more, and produce well-rounded, high-quality students. Every year, we implement new programs, and we add to what we offer our students and families. This school year, in particular, is a shining example of this. We became the first school district in the state of Ohio to partner with IBM and Office Depot to bring Watson into our classrooms. This initiative has put the Lima City Schools on the cutting edge of technology, helping teachers more quickly assess and effectively use their data. The information that we get from Watson will help us shape our lessons and better understand each individual student and how we can best educate them. When the state report cards were released last fall, we saw tremendous growth across grade levels. This very building, our South Science and Technology Magnet School, earned state recognition for its growth. And last month, we opened food pantries at 3 of our elementary schools. Students in need now have an avenue to get healthy meals even when school is not in session. This, along with our comprehensive health center and free breakfast and lunch programs, truly make us a full-service school district. We continue to add classes and extracurricular options for students. We started a biomedical program at Lima Senior this year, and next week, the only lacrosse program in the region will continue its season with its first home game. The rhetoric that claims public schools are failing students and families may continue, but we know the truth. We know how hard our staff work, and we know how to embrace every student that comes through our doors. We know the countless success stories happening in our classrooms every single day, and I cannot emphasize enough that all students are welcome in the Lima City Schools. Where public schools sometimes fall short in making sure our communities hear these success stories and see what public education is truly about, and that is why next week is so important to us. We have much to be proud of, and next week is our time to shine a light on all that is good in the Lima City Schools. And I can tell you, as a superintendent and a parent of this great school district, that there is a lot of good here. We have much planned for next week. Each of our schools will host activities throughout. They'll include family nights, book fairs, an alumni lunch, and a district-wide Spartan art contest. And the highlight of the week will be our district-wide open house set for 5 to 7 p.m. on Tuesday, March 27th at Lima Senior. All of our buildings and programs will be represented at the open house. That evening will feature a free meal that will be cooked by our culinary students in the student-run Spartan Inn. We're going to have many prizes, self-guided building tours. Our classrooms, including our career and technical labs, will be open. Student projects will be on display. There will be informational booths for all district buildings and all programs. We have preschool, we have gifted programming, special education programming, we have magnet schools, athletics, and more. We'll have a book fair, story time, games and crafts in our library, and the students will be performing all the way from the high school to the middle school to the elementary schools. We'll have artwork. Our Lima Senior face painters, who are very popular around town, will be there as well. Our DECA Spartan Spirit Shack will be open for business. The health center will be open for people to come and visit, meet our nurse practitioner. You can register for next school year. You can visit our school resource officers and learn about our new anti-bullying app, and also listen to all the positive programs that we have going on in our schools with our school resource officers. You can learn about our service clubs and our mentoring programs. There will be a chance to win more than 60 prizes throughout the evening thanks to our many generous supporters. We'll have Spartan gear, gift cards to local businesses, football tickets, and other things will be raffled off throughout the open house. We want to thank Smith Bond and Lee Insurance. We have 3 Kindle Fires and 2 Amazon Echoes to give away in a grand prize drawing. Attendees will be given a punch card when they enter so that they are able to visit the locations that are on the punch card and receive a punch, and then after that they'll enter those cards for a chance to win one of those grand prizes. So we want to thank the following for supporting our open house with their donations: Crosshairs of Lima, C&T Design and Equipment, Dominion, General Mills, Gordon Food Service, Husky Energy, QP Hamburgers, Lee Insurance, the Liberty PTS, Lima Sporting Goods, Lima Senior DECA, Lima Senior Athletic Department, the Met, Ryder Dairy, Right Way Food Services, Smith Bond, and Western Sizzler. This is truly an example of an entire community coming together to celebrate public education. We are blessed to have these people in our community who support and believe in our district and our students. We would not be what we are today without that support. One of those supporters is our mayor, Dave Berger, who today is going to bring us a proclamation for our special day. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Mrs. Ackerman, and thanks to everyone that's here today, and including the students who are great picture frames. We appreciate that. It's my privilege today to be able to offer the following proclamation. Whereas public education is the backbone of our democracy, providing young people with the tools they need to maintain our nation's precious values of freedom, civility, and equality. And whereas the Lima-Allen County region has many viable options for public school education. We have some of the best public schools in the area, and the Lima City Schools are highlighting all of the reasons to choose them. Whereas the Lima City Schools is made up of 4 elementary schools, the 5th and 6th grade building, the 7th and 8th grade building, and 2 K through 8th grade magnet schools. Whereas Lima Senior High offers academic pathways in science, technology, engineering, and math, and business and humanities. High school also has a full career technical education program for students to get a hands-on educational experience. Lima Senior High also offers a digital academy where students can take all their classes online, plus dual enrollment for students that want to earn college credits while in high school. Whereas there are many schools to choose from in the Lima-Allen County area. Lima City Schools is an excellent choice because of the caring staff and the attention they give each and every student. The numerous elective classes plus all of the activities and clubs for children to join in the Lima City Schools gives our youth a strong foundation to explore what interests them and get a successful start on adulthood. Now therefore, I, David J. Berger, Mayor of the City of Lima, do hereby proclaim March 26th through March 30th as Public School Week in the City of Lima, Ohio, and ask all citizens to join me in recognizing that public education is a great choice for giving our children a solid training for a successful life. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand and caused to be affixed to seal the City of Lima this day of March 2018. Congratulations to everyone who helps make the Lima City Schools a spectacular place for children to learn and to grow.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, next up, we are going to hear from our state school board member, Linda Haycock.
Thank you, Superintendent Jill Ackerman. I am so grateful and delighted to be here this morning to be part of this wonderful kickoff event for the Lima City Public School Week next week. As our mayor said, public education is so important. It is the foundation of our civil society. It's the foundation of our democracy. And Lima City Schools does a wonderful job in providing the many students that enter their doors and their walls with the skills that they will need to make that transition to be good members of society. And I am just delighted to be here and be a part of it. I would encourage everyone to take the time out of their busy schedules to attend the open house at Lima Senior next Tuesday night. I think that you might find some marvelous things going on inside the building. Thank you.
So we're especially grateful for our parents who trust us with their children and support us in so many ways. And a few of those are with us today. I'd like to call up Randy and Jody Factor to say a few words.
Thank you. Second, Mayor. We're just looking forward. Our son's been a part of Lima City school system since his first day at kindergarten. He was able to participate in the magnet program, which is just fantastic, outstanding program. Now he's in high school and accepting those challenges that high school brings as far as education, athletics, and extracurricular activities. We're really excited with all the programming that's coming soon here with Lima City Schools, and just look forward to his last 2 years here at Lima City.
Thank you. Okay, Chris Jackson, come on up.
Thank you. I don't even know where to start. I can just say that Lima City Schools has been a great asset for my family. I've had 5 of my children that have graduated from Lima City Schools, 3 of those with high grade point averages. I have a son currently now that's going to school in Texas to be a doctor. What's exciting for me is that he was able to take Mandarin at Lima Senior, which is going to come in handy because he's going to be going to China this year. So Lima City Schools, I have nothing but accolades for it. I've been a part of it with the athletics, and I'm just looking forward to the future. I have one son that's still left that's coming up. He's currently in the Liberty Arts Magnet. I'm enjoying watching his progress. So to Ms. Ackerman, to the staff, the teachers at Lima City School, keep up the great work.
And we would be remiss if we didn't hear from one of our many volunteers. We have a lot of people in this community that step up on a regular basis and volunteer their time. They don't necessarily have kids in our district, but they just truly believe in the Lima City Schools. So at this time, I want to call up J.R. Riestenberg, if I said it right, but we just know her as J.R. That's how we've always known her. So I'm going to let her say a few words.
I've been volunteering with the Lima City Schools probably since I got to Lima 20 years ago, but recently, the last 6 or 7 years, reading with students at the Liberty Magnet and helping with field trips, but it's truly an experience. You give so little and you get so much. I never heard such great stories from the kids when I read with them. They're a joy to my life, and I treasure all the time I spend here. Thank you very much.
Is there anyone else that wants to say anything? Come on. Anybody else? Okay. Well, we're very grateful. We're very grateful to be able to serve in this district. And as a parent, I'm very grateful to be able to proudly put my son on a school bus every morning to attend the Lima City Schools. We believe not only in the Lima City Schools, but in the community of Lima as well.